Alright, it's about 5:30, 5:40 in the morning here. Baxter done woke me up, but this is about usually the time we wake up every day anyway. It just seems a little early to be waking up on a Saturday morning when you're out camping. Ugh, I don't know why I'm wearing those. Oh, it was mostly a good night. Baxter again woke up and puked again. So I don't know what he's got going on. Baxter, what? Hey, just lay down. Just lay down. Stay covered up. It's cold. It's actually 28 degrees, or 38 degrees inside the tent here. So not too bad. Not too bad at all. Huh, Baxter? He wants to play. He's biting my hand. He just wants to play. But I suppose I'm going to go ahead and get up and go back to get the firewood, get a fire started, get some water on, make his meal, and make my Java, my pour over. Yeah, I'm excited about that. I don't know why I get so excited about that, but I do. Yeah, and then I got something great for breakfast. I'm gonna make my own biscuits and gravy, sausage biscuits and gravy. Ow, the heck. We'll see how this works out. I'm just gonna make the biscuit mix and then drop it in, and I'm gonna deep fry it, or fry it, I should say. Not gonna deep fry, but fry. It's gonna be interesting. We're gonna see how this works out. So anyway, you guys, we will see you in a while. Hey, shh. everybody, or afternoon, evening, whatever time it is you're viewing Tribute's Trail Talk and Adventures. So, as most of you know by now, that we are at the what are we at? The Ottawa Lake Campground in the Kettle Moraine Southern Unit. I'll tell you what, it's a really nice camp spot. The spot itself. Like I said last night, there's a highway. I went back out to the truck this morning to grab our stuff for breakfast. And that, I mean, I thought that right near there would be the park, part of the park. Baxter's gonna run into the camera. Anyway, that road isn't but a couple hundred feet away. So yeah, it's busy this morning. It's some busy traffic. But, and then over here, there's some houses. Dogs been barking all morning. About 3 different dogs been barking all morning. But hey, we're camping. We got a fire. I'm cooking breakfast. Sausage and gravy, making my own right over this. Getting the oil heated up right now. I'm not baking. I'm going to fry the biscuits. So we'll see how that works out. Anyhow, yeah, we're gonna, about half the firewood's gone already for cooking, and then I'll just kind of chill out after breakfast, and then we'll start taking down camp, and we'll set out for a hike. There's about a 3.5 mile loop here around this lake area here, and we'll hit that, and then like I said, we'll go over to Pine, that direction. Pine Woods Campground, see if I can't find that knife, but we'll do some hiking over there as well, a couple of miles, and then we'll call it a day this afternoon. I suspect it'll probably be around 4 or 5 o'clock before we cut out, but just before dark. Well, it gets dark around 4:30 actually, 4:30, 4:45. So anyway, you guys, we'll see you guys when we hit the trail. More like pancakes. I mean, it's biscuit mix, but I think next time I'll just bake it. I'll a little lid and bake it, you know. Next thing you know, I got a Dutch oven out here. Anyhow, it tastes just like biscuits and gravy. With sausage. Oh. Yeah, that worked out pretty good. What do you, hey, stop it. You don't need to bark. just like biscuits and gravy. Of course, you know, I cheat. I got the peppered gravy mix. I got the biscuit mix. And sausage. And eating right out of the cast iron. It's hot though, so I got both my gloves here. My first batch didn't do too well, but we'll feed that to Baxter. I'm gonna probably have to hurry and eat this. It's starting to drizzle. We got rain coming, and I did not bring my raincoat. However, this will repel rain, but I just don't know how much of that rain. I don't want to get into the point where we're gonna get sick, you know. So, healthy for dinner, fattening for breakfast. It's all right, I need it. Anyway, guys, like I said before, we'll see you when we hit the trail. You want to try this? I got extra gravy. I'll put some extra gravy with the rest of those biscuits, okay? All right, Bob? You didn't like your dog food? I warmed it up for you and everything. Well, so Pinewoods Campground is closed. So I've got a little bit of a change of plans anyway. We decided not to hike that little trail around there. I actually had the wrong campground. That wasn't the campground with the loop around. There's some trails there, but there is like 1.4 miles. Yeah, I ain't gonna do that. So we're gonna go ahead and do what my other plan was the first time around for coming out here, was the Leafham Peak. However, the Pinewoods Campground was closer. It was only like 4 minutes away from where we were. Leafham Peak's about 20 minutes away. I wanted to come over here and get my knife, but you saw the campground is closed. However, there's a bunch of trails in here, so we're going to take a different angle. It'll be a little bit longer of a hike to get to it, but you know, so be it. Hiking is hiking. In fact, we'll be on the same trail as the trail we were on when that dog was running around without a leash on and caused a ruckus. Anyway, so we're gonna hit that trail. It is a couple of miles, I think to that area, a couple miles back. So we'll see how this all works out. Not that road. That one's closed as well. But I don't know if he's just I don't know if he's feeling well or what, but I know he threw up again last night. I don't know why, because it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, but he's finding stuff on the ground and eating it, digging stuff. I don't know. I don't get it, because he doesn't do that at home. But anyhow, okay, so now hunters. Great. Am I gonna need orange to go in here? We don't have any orange, Baxter. Your pack is orange, but I don't have any orange. We're gonna find out. Oh boy. All right, here's the area. I think the Scuppernong Trails. Now we've been in this area before. But anyway, we're gonna see how this works out, you guys, and we'll find out, and of course I will let you know. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. All right, so we are on the green path. We have been here before. That's cool. This loop we're doing is a total of 4.7 miles. And then we're gonna go do 3. We'll see how Baxter feels. But anyway, see how I feel. My leg is cramping up for some reason. I did some stretching, but whatever. But there must be a big run here today. A lot of people are wearing orange hats, but there's quite a few that are not, so I'm good. Yeah, there's at least a dozen, 14, 15 people that I've seen running. So I don't know if it's just a fun run type thing or if something else is going on here. But anyway, we're well on our way. It's about halfway there, or halfway around this loop is where we got to head for that campsite to see if that knife is there. If it's there, great. If not, great. We're hiking. Anyway, we'll see you guys later. So we made it to the camp spot. We're just walking along the trail and just casually walking, and Baxter turned right away. So he He obviously smells his scent, my scent, and knew exactly where we were going. Kind of funny. But I cannot find my knife. I thought I had it at the base of that tree, maybe that tree, because I know I leaned it up against the tree, but maybe I picked it up since then. I checked the table, I cleaned off the table. Maybe I dropped it anywhere along in here. I just can't, I mean, there's a lot of snow cover, so anything's possible. But what I do know is that nobody has camped here. It doesn't mean somebody hasn't came through here, but nobody's camped here because that stick is still sitting in the same spot I put it. That was my poker stick. And then there's another log I left sitting right next to that. That's exactly the way I left it. So nobody else has camped here, but not to say somebody walked through, but I don't know that I'm too disappointed, other than it just, you know, we all hate losing things. Seems like every camping trip I lose something, or it costs me money somehow. Look at this. Oh. Hey, stop chewing that. Hey, stop chewing that. Stop chewing that. Stop it. All right, well, we're about halfway through that loop, so we're gonna keep going and head on out. And we'll get back to the truck and go from there, see what we want to do. Hey, let's go this way. Some runners that just went by down there. Isn't this cool? Yes, I love seeing stuff like this. Except that I'm in the way. Anyway, we'll see you guys later. I think it's snowing again. Hello, my friends. Alright, so we are calling it a day. It's raining. It's going to be raining. So, yeah. The sun looks like it's going to poke out a little bit here, but yeah, I can only wish that it would burn off. But we just did just under 5 miles, 4 3/4, something like that, miles. What we logged, so not a horrible thing, but it was wet, feet are soggy, well, mine are anyway. His feet, they're dry. It'll take long. But no, I'm going to go ahead and we'll get back to the apartment, and I'm going to get him cleaned up, and then I'm going to get the gear out and let it dry out. Some of it's wet. The tent is not so much wet as tarp, obviously, but my clothes are wet, but yeah, it's after lunch here, and we got about an hour drive back, and just gonna kind of relax the rest of the day once I get him cleaned up, do some laundry, things like that. But I did pull up into the parking lot there at that Nathan Peak thing, and there's only been a couple other cars there, so it wasn't busy by any means. Of course, it's wet out, it's rainy, so temperatures are good, 35 degrees, not bad. But I decided we'll just call it. He's pretty tuckered out anyway. that few miles, and then, so I don't know how he would do with another 4 miles. So I don't know. Anyway, well, thanks for jumping on and staying tuned into the channel here. If you guys feel inclined to share my channel to others, please do. It has some entertainment. The dog keeps me entertained for sure. And but anyway, just kind of a recap of the short weekend here. The Ottawa Campground at Kettle Moraine Southern Unit is where we stayed. Campsite itself was not bad. The surrounding area, you know, there's a little bit of a view of that little lake there, but the road, the highway is right there within a couple of 100 feet. And then you got some houses over across the pond there with barking dogs. So that was kind of annoying. Certainly didn't feel like you're out in the woods, but you know, it's all good. It's a good place for somebody to get away for the weekend if they didn't really want to get too far off the trail. But overall, we had a good time. Had a great dinner, great breakfast, and albeit wet, it was a good little camp out. And then, of course, the hike was a nice hike in the trees, the snow, just beautiful. Very wet though, slushy, but it was still a nice little hike. Okay, so, but you guys, again, appreciate it, and we'll see you guys not next weekend. I'm headed back to Minnesota for the weekend. Got some training for work to do, and a Christmas party for work, and then I'll be back the weekend after that. So until the Christmas break. So we'll see what happens when I come back. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.